Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is our premiere episode of Here We Skol. This is Chavez, and then I got my brother from another mother. No, we are not actually related. We are just two friends, Steelers fan, Vikings fan, but we love football. Here we Skol! Welcome to Here We Skol.
Welcome. All right, so today, game plan is we're going to go through the schedule for the 2021 season. We're both going to take predictions on the Minnesota Vikings and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yes,
See
sir.
how we go. Of course, I'm biased as usual, so I'd expect a pretty good year for the Vikings. As for the Steelers, honestly, I ain't looked at their schedule, so I don't know what they're looking like. But
We'll see how that goes.
I like that new tight end, though. I'll tell you that.
He's nice. He's nice. He's definitely nice.
We'll see what happens. All right, so let's go on here and bust out the schedule. We're gonna let Chavez go first. We're gonna start with the Steelers today.
On the Steelers schedule?
Yeah, absolutely.
Week 1 at Buffalo. I don't know how this got to be a morning game, but I thought it should have been maybe a Sunday night or something. But
I agree.
anywho, that's a tough one. I've been hearing some things about Buffalo with the COVID situation and whatnot, with players not being available. But if I don't know, if Allen and Diggs are still playing, it's going to be a tough one. And yeah, I think I'm going to be honest. I'm going to go with my gut that from as soon as I set the schedule, I got to go Buffalo.
And see, that's why he's not really a fan.
I'm realistic. Come on, man. Buffalo is
Tomato. I'm gonna work on it. It's up to me. All right, anyway, we'll talk about this later. So
TJ Watt hasn't played all preseason or practice, just drills.
Okay, yeah. So they're gonna start. All right, so
It's going to be a rough season. I'm going to admit it's going to be a rough season.
in my opinion, they're gonna come out hot. Pick the over for sure on this game.
Think so?
I have a feeling
It's gonna be a
Ben's
high-scoring
gonna come
game.
out. Yeah, like
Oh,
you
yeah.
say, defenses tend to start a little slow usually, unless we're talking about Mike Zimmer defense. But we ain't talking about
Whatever.
Zimmer. But anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that. Definitely not the Steelers. Steelers start the season with a big fat L. 0-1.
Make it up next
Now they
week
get to go home opener.
against the
The
Faders.
The Raiders. So who we going with? Black and silver or black and gold?
So this one always sucks too because
Just go black.
the Raiders always, for the Steelers always shit the bed against the Raiders. You've seen it.
Man, we always beat the Raiders though, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's like.
Anywho,
I'm used to seeing us dagger them at the end of the game.
man, but this one I'm confident. This one I'm confident in. Raiders are, who knows what the hell. It's like Al Davis reborn through Gruden or something. I don't know. I got the Steelers.
Man, yeah, they have been having a lot of odd scenarios with free agents and some of their draft picks, and then they cut them like a week later.
They had the best center in the league, and then they just let him go. Give him up for a 6th rounder, 7th rounder? Who
Who
knows?
am I though? Bruno way more than me. That dude's been sleeping football for decades now. I've just been a fan for 2. I dabble, but man, that's not second.
For a little bit. What you got?
See, I'm kind of torn here. I think the Raiders are going to be pretty solid at the beginning of the year. They usually get hit by the injury bug halfway, and then that's when it's like, oh, it's the Raiders. I'm gonna go knock the Raiders. I'm not the Steelers.
Not the Steelers?
I'm gonna give the Raiders a dub on that one. Definitely. It's gonna be a rough start. Everyone's gonna start panicking, worrying in Pittsburgh, but no worries. Cincinnati's coming to town. Let me guess.
Well, that's going to be an easy one. That's Steelers.
Yeah, I agree. Heck yeah. I ain't gotta think about that. I ain't even gonna waste no time on the Bagels. Stay at home too. There's no questions. Next game at the Packers.
At the Packers. Packers are a juggernaut.
Hey, best time of the year to play the Packers at Lambeau though. Let me add.
That's true. Early in the season.
You know what I mean? You ain't got
Not so cold. Not so
The tundra.
Right.
You think?
You know what? I think after this one, especially with the offense that Buffalo throws out, they're going to be a little bit more prepared and aware with Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers. I think the Steelers defense is going to pull this one out the ass. I'm going to go the Steelers.
Hey, Steelers. This might be your first upset you picked so far. Because I think you're probably going to be favored at home against the Raiders, right?
Oh, yeah.
Green Bay, you're probably going to be the underdog. And you on the road, you're going to be the underdog.
Oh, definitely.
But you know what, though? We've had this discussion before. If you're playing against the Packers, please chalk up the dub. Give it to them. Come on, Steelers. We'll take that all day. All right.
Next up,
Week
at
5.
home, Denver.
All right, hold on. Normally we do the quarter recap. Every 4 games, let's look at the schedule. So right now, you got them at 3-1. 3-1. That's a pretty good start, and it was a rough schedule to begin the game too.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not too mad. I wouldn't be mad about that. I got you at 500, 2-2.
2-2.
I feel it's a little more realistic. I probably could swap the Las Vegas and the Packers game and come to the same schedule realistically if we was betting money or anything like that. But again, it's the Packers, so you're gonna win this week. So.
I can't debate that one too much. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, good quarter. You ain't mad at that first start. Looks like we got a little.
Hopefully, second in the division or first.
I ain't seen your schedule, so I don't know if that's the good or the weak part. It could be classified as the.
Yeah, it gets a little rougher later.
Yeah, does it? All right.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
We'll see. Next week we got Denver.
Denver at home.
Got your boy Teddy coming through.
Man, if he's still alive at that week.
Let's see what
I'm
happens.
sorry, I love you, Teddy. Come to my birthday.
So,
Please.
so by week 5, I think this defense has woken up. They're starting to get things synced up. Not quite on full cylinders, but they're getting there. I think this defense is really going to hold this season. I know the offense is shaky, but the defense and T.J. Watt, I'm still going to say it, should have won the Defensive Player of the Year. He's going to hold out or hold in, whatever you want to call it. This season, I think he's going to try to step it up and do some things. I hope so. Hopefully, I mean.
So you don't have a Danielle Hunter type year, is what you're saying?
We'll see. But my only concern is Devin Bush. He coming back from an ACL tear, maybe losing a step. But we'll see what happens. I mean, they made some moves, but I think the focus is going to be the defense is really going to try to hold these games close and do it that way. But
Tomlin, that's what they know for. All right, so you're taking another L or a dub for the Steelers.
we're going to the Steelers on this one.
I'm gonna roll with the Steelers too. It'll probably be Drew Lock by then, maybe. If it's not, it's Teddy. I don't know. They got a good defense. They got some pieces though they need to fill in still. So
Yeah.
I agree. I think the Steelers, as long as healthy, will be firing pretty well by now. The defense usually gets going by week 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And then they start hitting them crazy blitzes and blowing people up. And D-line start eating.
Right.
All right, next up. Home. What's this, a Sunday night game?
Sunday night game. Seattle.
First prime time.
Russell Wilson.
Seattle, Russ.
So
Russ.
I think the Seattle defense is maybe a little shakier than what people expect it to be.
I think their whole roster is shakier than people expect them to be. But
Yeah, but you know what? They still got Russell Wilson.
exactly.
And I mean, it was last season where he passed for his first 7 games. He was
Yeah, let Russ cook.
out of this world. So
Let Russ cook.
I don't know if that's going to happen again. But at home, prime time, Ben. Thinking that maybe things just clicking offensively too. Like I said, still always got faith in that defense. Come on now. And
5 in a row. I just want to call it out with the Steelers dub on Seattle. Sunday night going into the bye week on fire. All right, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Chalk that up for the Steelers.
Steelers.
I ain't mad at you. You gonna see mine.
I'm gonna cry.
You gonna see mine.
I'm gonna cry, but I want Steelers.
All right, I'm gonna say not the Steelers on this one. I ain't even gonna elaborate. Let Russ cook. All right, next up we at Cleveland.
Nope. After the bye week at Cleveland.
Got that sour. Oh wait, no, you won. In your world,
No.
y'all happy. Y'all coming off. Y'all partied on the bye week.
They took us out in the wild card.
One
You
person
remember
got
that
to
game?
do it. Somebody got to do it. It is rivalry week for sure.
Oh.
I mean, maybe not rivalry 100. It ain't the Baltimore, but you know what I'm saying. It's still in division.
It's in Cleveland. It's gonna be rough, but you know what, Big Ben in Ohio.
That's his state.
Just state.
It's the battle of the state.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's. Oh, maybe if he's only lost one, if not at all. So I'm gonna go Big Ben in Cleveland.
Why am I not surprised? I'm gonna give this one to Cleveland. My boy Stefanski got them boys out there working hard. They finally know how to play a little bit. Baker's still Baker though, and they always seem to get hit with that injury bug. So week 8 could be a Steelers blowout, but I'm gonna go with not the Steelers. All right, and we are up to Chicago. What's this? A Friday? A Sunday night? A Monday night?
It was Monday night game
Monday
for
night.
Chicago.
Man, you got a lot of primetime games. Hold up.
Yes,
1,
we
2,
do.
3, 4, 5. Whoa. Did y'all suck last year? Man.
You won 11 in a row. How many did you win? Did you even win 11 games?
Hey.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
What are you talking about? Why you always gotta be so personal? Jesus. All right. Anyways, keep going. Go on. Chicago.
So we got Chicago
At home.
at home. Prime time.
You're gonna rough back in on the road.
Steelers.
We gonna agree with that right away. Fuck the Bears. On to the next.
Now we got Detroit.
I'm gonna answer before you. Go ahead. What you got?
Yeah, I gotta go Steelers. Detroit's still rebuilding again. 2 years in a row. It's crazy.
Alright, well, we ain't quite at the halfway. We one game over, but since it's a weird season, let's look at
Just
what
take
we
it
at
where we
right
got
now.
now.
9 games in, 10 games in with the bye, but we 9 games in really. You got your boys sitting lovely on. They gotta be on top of the division right now, right? Maybe
At
not
least
because
tied.
they played Baltimore, but most.
If anything, at least tied, I would say.
8-1. All right, well, that's a good start. Blowing on 100 cylinders and all that. I got you at 5-4. Game about 500.
Which I could also honestly see happening as well too.
Yeah, I think that's a fair.
Cleveland game, the Seattle game. Honestly, realistically, definitely can happen.
And again, we can always flip that Raiders and Packers game, and then that's probably
That as
how
well,
you
too.
really say if I had to put money on it, but we ain't putting money on it.
We're
Projecting. All right, on to the next. We got Los Angeles. Which
This is
one?
the LA Chargers.
Oh, you get the Chargers too.
That's
You're
right.
Home though. It's another home game.
No, it's in LA.
Mm.
I thought it was in LA. I remember tickets in LA. That's what I was looking at. But it's okay. It doesn't matter.
I thought we were looking at the Vikings in LA.
Both because they're 2 week. They're 1 week after. They're
Oh, is it really?
Vikings 1 week, Steelers 1 week. Both in LA.
All right, well, let's see.
Anywho.
So who you got?
All right, so Los Angeles Chargers, very young team. Sunday night game. Something tells me this is where the trip up begins.
Who's that? LA. This is where the downfall begins.
This is where I have a feeling where it just may. I think the last time the Steelers were in LA, it was a Steelers home game. We all know that. I think they're going to be taking a little personal this year, or from that year, and I think something's going to happen. Not the Steelers.
Not the Steelers. All right. I'm going to agree with you on not the Steelers. You want to know why? Man, I'm over here doing these little fucking functions. My apologies, y'all. Anyways, all right, so not the Steelers. I agree, not the Steelers, and the reason why I say in this particular one is because they just got fucking murdered in the last week. The Vikings came in town and put a hole through them. Because, you know, we owe them something for that Rookie of the Year. We coming for you. Y'all gonna see. I'm Chargers about to see.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we got time for that game.
We'll get to those predictions.
We'll hype that up later. Can't wait for that one. That's going to be a good week. I can't wait. We're going to tear Herbert ass a new one. But back to this. Not the Steelers because they're going to have to bounce back. You know what? I'm going to change that. I'm going to say we're going to beat them so bad they're just going to start to spiral for them boys. We're going to hurt that. All right.
He's going.
We
Still saying not the Steelers?
We're going Steelers.
You're going
Give me
Steelers?
that dub. Give me that dub. All right.
Okay.
At Cincinnati.
Now we're going to Cincinnati. We're getting a little further. This is on the road. Things aren't going very well. Not the Steelers.
You losing to the Bengals? You think the Bengals gonna be hot by then?
I don't think they're gonna be hot, but I think something just.
It's just gonna be one of them games.
It's a rivalry thing. You know what? That again, you saw it. I had them 8-1 going in the first part of the season, and just like last season, just like seasons before, start off great, and suddenly they get figured out, and they just can't get over that hump. That's the one part they just can't get over that hump.
Well, I'm going with the Steelers because I just can't see the Bengals beating the Steelers, regardless of where it's at, even if it is a rivalry. So, I'm picking that all day. Next, home, Baltimore.
Home at Baltimore.
First game of the year. According to you,
First one with them.
You got one loss in the division right now.
It's
All
tough.
3 of your losses have come from the AFC though, so that ain't good.
It's not good at all, but
So this could be a big game right here.
it's a tough one.
It's late afternoon game. What you looking like?
Not the Steelers.
Dang, 3-game skid. Ooh. Is Tomlin on the hot seat this year?
Tomlin's always on the hot seat. And
Leave
this
Tomlin
is
alone.
exactly the game where, because he goes with his instincts, he doesn't look. He said
All right.
he does it every year, and that's why I love him, and that's why you hate him.
But anyways, all right, Baltimore. Dub for Baltimore, of course. I don't even have to talk more about it. That boy Jackson gonna run for $150. All right.
I don't know about all that, but
At Minnesota.
at Minnesota,
It don't matter what you say.
this one's gonna be a tough one, and you know what? I'm gonna agree with you. Here's the reason being: short week. It's a Thursday night game, and it's in Minnesota on the road. Statistically, the road team on a Thursday night game has like 35% chance of winning. Nah.
Skol, baby.
Sorry.
Skol. It's all good. Man,
Moving along.
On to the Tennessee.
Tennessee at home. All right. It's getting tough. It's going to be a rough end of the run here. I think on this one,
Man.
last season they almost pulled it out the ass. They did pull it out the ass. Blame the refs on this one. Supposedly, everyone did. At home, I think the Steelers are going to pull this one out. Go Steelers.
Man, go Steelers. All right, so I'm going to go Steelers because I think their run defense is solid. It's stout. Always stout. So I think they're going to have a good time with Henry. And we should-
If the linebackers are healthy.
Man, we're
It's
trying-
week
We're
15.
trying to bring is Henry in this game then at that point then? You never know. You might not even have to face him at that point. If we're going to say man, come on.
It is Henry.
On to the next. At KC. Your boy Mahomes. You just won. You were on a 4-game skid. We going to make it a 2-game win streak in a row, or we about to chalk up another L?
Kansas City's too much, not the Steelers.
Not the Steelers. Ooh, I agree. Mahomes, he going to be
too much.
about right then. As long as they don't get
Too
any
much
injuries
offense.
or any weird-ass
The
players beating on
Steelers,
his wife or something.
may get stops and may do something, may be close, but it's Kansas City. It's just too much. It's just too much.
Get loud up in there.
It's too much.
Get loud up in there. All right.
Yep.
Home against Cleveland.
And this is now for playoff pushes and
This is
definitely on the line.
Division to close out the year. This is almost your playoffs right here. How we gonna do it? Right now, you got your team sitting at 9-6. All right.
Can you see my face?
They sitting all right. 9-6. They okay. You almost got a shot.
Might be a wild
two,
card.
three,
They
wild
got to
card.
win the next. I definitely at 9-6. They have to win the next 2 for wild card.
Definitely. All right. Well, so I guess that means
You see my face?
it's gonna be a Steelers game again.
Not the Steelers.
Not the Steelers. Oh, it's getting ugly. 9-7. Oh boy. All right,
I'm almost gonna cry.
It's Cleveland. They're at home. I think I gave Cleveland the dub last time, so this time I'm gonna give Steelers the dub. I don't think usually division rivals love to split. It's rare that one sweep the other, so I'm gonna go with that. But let me just wrap this up. Sometimes they do sweep them, and you get to play them in the first round of the playoffs, which might be a scenario in this case if these two was really battling for the division at this point.
All right.
So I'm gonna say not the Steelers.
Baltimore at 18.
Be a huge game. That's a definitely bump that to a Sunday night game possibly.
Hopefully, but not the Steelers.
Ooh, not the Steelers. Well,
Interesting.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of odd, right? It's totally different, yet somehow we landed on the same record.
9-8, just missing the playoffs.
Ooh, you got him missing it with that 9-8 record.
I think so.
Yeah, that's not gonna be enough with the 17.
With the AFC,
I could see that.
In the AFC, I don't know.
I mean, maybe. I mean, we'll get into all that later on. But as of this point, 9-8, one game above 500. I think Tomlin's gone.
You think
I
so?
think Tomlin's gone with that season.
9-8. That'll be yet another consecutive season of above 500.
And this is the main reason why.
Just because
if
they
it
didn't make the
unfolds
playoffs?
the way you picked, no, not because they didn't make the playoffs, because they lost 7 of their last 8. That's a coach that's lost his team, and at that point he's gone. I got to get rid of him because obviously we're not playing. There's games in there that you should have won, as Cincinnati to begin with. Cleveland at home to try to take care of the season. So at that point, it is time to move on. I put them at the same record, 9-8, a little different, but you know.
You think that's a playoff spot? Wild card? 9-8?
I'd have to look at it. It could be. It could be. I think it's going to be an interesting year. I think there might be a lot of injuries this year. I hope. I never hope for injuries.
Right.
But, you know.
That's another thing I kind of take into consideration. Later in the season, the injuries kick in, and you know, sometimes that bench is
that's a good
not
point.
prepared or anything too. So
Maybe Tomlin's all right if like Ben goes down, and that's what starts the debacle for you on that level.
or Najee goes down. I mean, a lineman goes down. We're screwed.
Well,
We're screwed. One lineman goes down.
Well, I hope you're ready for some
As
more
frequently as our linemen go down. Woo!
All right.
All right. So next we got up. We're gonna go predict the Vikings season.
I promise you, we finna be more than a game above 500.
We'll see.
No, we be more.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna try to keep it quick because I tend to ramble and talk too much. My apologies. I'm working on it. We'll get there. But anyways.
He's not working on it.
Agreed. But I'm trying. I at least act. We'll pretend a little bit. But anyways, all right.
Optimism, right?
First game. Regular.
All right.
Regular start time. First game.
At Cincinnati.
At Cincinnati. I'm not even gonna waste time.
The Vikings.
All right.
Well, easy, quick one. Over the Vikings.
How could you not? How could you not? At Arizona. We did this the other day, but I had like 800 people in the house, and it just the sound quality wasn't good. So. First game with our future quarterback. I'm gonna put it into the universe today.
Write that down.
We had to go again. So these first like 6, 7, we gonna bang through these pretty quick.
Right.
Go ahead.
Arizona, I said it was going to be a close
You live in
one.
Arizona, so.
And I said it was going to be Arizona.
All right, go ahead. Arizona, not the Vikings. I'm not cool with that. All right, let's go. On to Seattle.
On to Seattle.
A couple points here. Seattle, first time home in the last 8 games. Never happened before.
You're still going to beat them. I'm going to take the Vikings.
Vikings. Ooh, look at that. He knows what's up. Let's go.
I think I might have changed that one.
This Mike Zimmer defense, I mean, see, I almost feel bad that we didn't have the other one. Because I really went in and was like really explaining how this tight D, this D line is really going to change things. And I said, what? Danielle Hunter's going to have 5 sacks by the end of week 2. And he going to have, the team going to have 20 by the end of week 4. And I feel like I underestimated, honestly. I feel like I underestimated. I think they're going to get 7 a rip. Like, they're going to be, y'all going to be shocked. Y'all gonna
7
be shocked.
a game?
And the reason why we're going to start the season with like 9 or 10 because Cincinnati's going to get blown out.
They have a weak offensive line. I mean,
Man.
they got a. I think they didn't get the rookie. I forgot they got Jamar Chase because I have him on my fantasy.
So I just had to get that out the way. That defense is going to be lovely. Watch and see. They're going to tear it up. As long as, yeah, we got it. All right, next up we got Cleveland. We at home though. Stefanski gets to come back home and feels what it's like to hear that Skol channel on the other sideline. He got it from home last time. He got to have his homeboys.
We'll see how it goes, but I know you're going Vikings. I think Cleveland might pull one out their ass on this one.
Yeah.
Cleveland.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What they gonna do? No. I don't care what you think they're gonna do. They're gonna win.
Okay.
First quarter of the season, 4-0, undefeated. leading the NFC North. Tied with the no, they ain't tied with the Packers because I already had them losing to the Steelers in first place. All right.
No. All right, so at home against Detroit.
D-Town, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Who's their quarterback? I forget.
Jared Goff.
Huh?
Goff.
Oh, man. Yeah, okay. Even though, I ain't gonna lie.
Not Kirk Cousins.
Not Kirk Cousins for one. But there was a year where Goff lit us the fuck up. He made Anthony Buck. Oh, my God.
Say it.
I'm trying not to murder certain players that I'm not fond of. And Anthony Barr is, I think he's on the top of my list. Because I used to play linebacker, and I was a hustler. I like John Randall, I like Motors.
You liked him his contract year?
Nah, I didn't even really like him. I saw him fucking jogging too much. I'm tired of... Next ball. All right, on to Detroit. Chavez, who'd you pick?
Detroit. I think this is the one where I said, no, I'm going to go Vikings.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is she smoking? At Carolina. They should sign Cam back. They was wrong for letting him go. They should sign Cam back.
We'll see how that goes. I'll go the Vikings.
Yeah, they're not going to sign Cam back.
No.
All right, here we go. We got Dallas at home.
Dallas at home. Sunday night game. He thinks he's got the Vikings.
I'm going Vikings because I think Dak's going to be down by then. If not, we're going to eat him up.
I think Dak is still going to be there, and I think this one is where the Vikings shit the bed, and I'm going to go with Dallas.
Okay, you're entitled to your opinion. I forgot to call out my boy Patrick P coming home to help get that dub for the Vikings against the Cardinals. I expect him to have a good game that game. He gonna get 2 personal fouls because he gonna be geeked. That boy gonna be geeked. I think he is.
2 personal fouls and 3 pass interferences because he kind of hold D-Hop by his dreads.
Anyway, all right, let's go.
Next game.
At Baltimore.
At Baltimore, what do you think? A tough game against Dallas the week after.
Right.
Technically a shorter week.
I could go with. All right, so normally we struggle against rushing quarterbacks. They get outside of the pocket. That's why Aaron always kills us. Except he doesn't usually run. He throws it 50 yards downfield for a touchdown or something like that. But in this instance, Jackson be on that horse. So.
But the running back just went down.
Right, but if I wasn't going with my heart, I would say probably Baltimore. But Skol, baby. Skol, baby. Put that gun on. Hey, yo. Come on, let's go. What you got?
It's Baltimore, not the Vikings.
Dang, see, and we talked about this before, where I don't care who's playing the Packers, they finna win. See, he hates Baltimore, but he still gonna choose, but he picked Baltimore to beat his own team.
I'm just being realistic with this team right now.
Realistic for the betting day. We out here having fun. The season ain't started yet. We all undefeated right now. At least I am.
So then who wins the Pittsburgh Vikings game?
The fucking Vikings. We at home. And we better. But anyway, start lock. We got the Chargers next. I told y'all a little earlier, I ain't even gonna go into that. We gonna hurt them boys.
You hurt Herbert?
Yeah, not her specifically, them boys.
Them boys?
I don't care who it is, but hopefully he in there.
I think the Vikings got this one.
Yeah. Alright, so we at that 9-game mark again.
Alright.
We got them mics, them Skol babies, sitting at 9-0. And you got him at 5-4. You should be fucking ashamed of yourself.
I'm not ashamed of myself.
It's okay. He don't know no better. He'll learn this year, though. We'll all watch together.
When we come for a recap, we'll see what happens. This is going to be Nathan's expression.
Mad. But until that day happens, chalk them dubs up.
And you know what's going to happen? Fucking Kirk Cousins.
Man, I hope not. I don't want to have to complain about Kirk Cousins. I hate complaining.
Week 10? Yeah, you'll be complaining. But week 4, you're complaining about Kirk Cousins.
At home, Packers.
Home Packers? Packers.
Don't matter. It's all good. You go ahead. We ain't worried about your record. We worried about my record.
All right, we're going to go ahead and move on. So we have San Francisco. At San Francisco, Ricky, I'm going to give that to the Vikings.
If it is a rookie, we heard Trey Lance too.
Yeah.
Zim don't play with them rookie quarterbacks, and he would be like, hey. And I told you about that tight formation.
You got excited when I explained it to you, didn't you? He was like, man, we should run out of
In theory, yes. Of course.
We'll see.
Execution.
Agreed. You gotta have the right personnel. You gotta have the proper personnel to run it properly. I don't know why I was on my P's like that. But you know, whatever. At Detroit, come on.
Yeah, give it to
the quarterback at this
give
point?
it to the Vikings.
Yeah,
Of course he
got
is. But that was when they're giving his ass.
Shit. I mean,
We already called this one.
We both just said, let's just go. We might go.
Skip it. At Chicago, Monday night, ESPN. Last time remember I watched them, the Chicago Bears pulled one out the ass. I think they're gonna do it again.
All right, so we're kind of like cursed in Chicago. I'm not gonna fucking lie somehow.
And on prime time too.
And that's December something. We played on the 5th. That's what, the 12th then? So it's cold as hell in Soldier Field too.
We played on the 9th, so I'll be the 16th. Oh, that's the week before Christmas.
We gotta stay
in Chicago.
We gotta ride though. We don't ride to this week, but that's until we always. If there's one, we can be undefeated at that point, and if there's one, they could be 2 wins, 2-13, and bam, here comes Chicago. The only good thing is, hopefully that dude Hakeem Hicks is fucking hurt by now, because he's a fucking grown ass man out there the way he be manhandling them little dudes. It was embarrassing watching him throw our fucking guards around last year. Alright, go ahead, my bad. Go ahead. Go ahead, go ahead. Who you going with?
Justin Fields.
Right, you might have a...
Oh!
I'm not gonna be the one, but I thought he was dead when they hit him. I thought he was dead when they hit that boy in preseason, man. He better watch that. Can't be taking shots like that. You ain't gonna make it.
I think that was a learning lesson on that part. But
what was it? So is he gonna have happy feet now? They said he stood up and got up and acted like this shit didn't happen, but I mean, he watched the replay after that. He might have been cool at the time.
He may have been concussed, but
yeah.
No, I think again, just like with the Dallas.
That's gonna be some good. I want to see how this boy feels, really look. Just from my understanding, though, it's gonna be Dalton.
Not by week 15.
Yeah, you already said that. So you going Vikings because it's a rookie quarterback.
I'm actually thinking Justin Fields is good.
Do you think Justin Fields the rookie? It is at Chicago. I'll give you that.
In Chicago,
At Chicago.
ESPN on Monday night. Man. Justin Fields is gonna have just that highlight. That might even be the highlight game of his career, and he does nothing else. Who knows?
I don't know. We'll see. That's a scary game.
Very scary.
Man, that dude Hakeem Hicks is a monster.
What happens?
All right, next up, the Rams. Stafford's ass. We've always fucked up Stafford. Like literally, when I'm talking about them 7-8 game sacks, when I'm talking about those, I'm usually referencing in my memory banks us fucking up the goddamn Detroit Lions and fucking Stafford up. Does ever do this stuff with his
He's
defense?
got a different line. He's got a different offensive scheme.
Man, it's not a different. Well, we'll see. We'll see. He's gonna magically be great in LA, right?
It's McVay. Everyone loves McVay. I mean, McVay touched you. You're not. He touched you. You're a guru.
And how all them coaches do.
Exactly.
That's how I be, man. They just all everybody's the new fucking this and that, and they give it a year and then they ain't this and that no more. It's the next this and that. Like that tight. That tight gonna be that defense. We turning over, we changing the lead. It's the first Wildcat, but it's gonna be the tight.
Oh gosh, Wildcats.
Wow.
If you reference that to that,
All right, who'd you go with on this game?
we're gonna go with the Rams or the Vikings. The Rams.
Damn, see, I think he just don't want my team to have.
Aaron Donald, man. That
At
defense.
Green Bay.
At Green Bay.
This could be.
Sunday night game.
This could be a historic, epic game right here. At Lambeau, cold, then motherfucker. I think it's January at this point.
I'll be rooting for a Snowball 3.
Man. It'll be interesting.
That is going to be a good game.
I mean, our offense, our wide zone is great for freezing cold. It's good. We hit that one boom and we gone.
That is a
And I think by then,
game.
I don't think we IR'd the rookie. So then Galloway or whatever his name.
Our returner by then? Yeah.
Yeah,
No, he did
yeah,
IR.
in one cut. Nah, with the short one.
So we'll see though. I'm going the Vikings. I think we have 2 special teams touchdowns that game, 1 interception for a touchdown, and 3 rushing touchdowns. Yeah, we whooped their ass. All right. Anyways, go ahead. What you got? I know where you going. You going?
Not the Vikings.
Why? Why would we be surprised? I mean, let him go with the odds. All right. This last game ain't gonna matter because we already had locked it up 3 weeks ago. But it will matter because not only will we be the first team to have gone 16-0 in how long? I don't think ever, right? 15-0 was it. No one's gone 16-0.
Oh no,
So we'll be the first ever to go 16-0.
No, you want the Patriots?
Did they? Oh, that's right. With Moss and them, and then they lost.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be
They
the
lost
first
to the
team that went
Giants.
17-0.
Yeah, be the first to go 17.
First and 16-0, and then won the Super Bowl. So we'll be the first like 21-0 team.
19-0, 18-0, 20-0, something.
It's gonna be a good year. Skol, baby.
can't
We're
think-
gonna wrap it up.
I can't think.
So, with that said, you know we're gonna chalk up that dub. I'm gonna take the dub anyways because we gotta finish the year undefeated, right? 17-0. We finna party this year. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be fun. That defense is finna hit people in the mouth. Kirk Cousins is gonna manage the game very well and not turn the ball over and keep his QBR at record high. And yeah, Dalvin's gonna be healthy. We're gonna run it up people's throats. And tight ends are finna eat.
Which one? The one that's on the one's on IR now, coming back at the end of the season?
Nah, I think. All right, so tight end sleeper, Tyler Conklin. I'm calling it now because he's finna get all them Irv snaps. Contract year. That boy got hands. He's quick. I think people are sleeping, but sleep, please do, because we're gonna feature a tight end. And if it's not him, it's gonna be that Herndon dude. But I don't know. We got a lot of offense to learn real quick. And he came from the Jets, so I don't know. That they usually got them JV offense.
We'll see how that
We'll
goes.
see how long it takes him to get up to speed.
Anyway, so I'm wrapping it up over here. I'm gonna say I'll take this. I guess the Vikings will take on that one into the season.
Alright. Well, 9-8. Sounds familiar. You got us missing the playoffs. Zimmer gets fired. And
Hey, you want to
the
just
enemy. I'm just saying.
so you want to call your situation on a 17-0 season?
Hey, I'm a glass half full. We can always find some stuff. If it's 17-0, Zimmer's gonna get an extension at 11. the Wills don't play. They'll pay him in the middle. They did it before where they paid him at 4.
Right.
So he gets to 11-0. They're gonna pay him right there. And if he goes 17-8, 17-0, and then win the Super Bowl, he's going to the Hall of Fame. So this will be a great opportunity for Zim to enshrine himself in Canton with that gold bus. So come on, Zim. Come on, Vikings. It's the year. Skol, baby. Let's go.
Very.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, half full.
However you want to go for that there.
All right. Well, appreciate it, fellas.
Yes, thank you very much for your time. Appreciate you viewing it here. Make sure to like, subscribe, click that
Share
button there, whatever's below, how the comments and whatever and whatnot. Also, too, just before the season gets started, we want to let you know, starting a little tradition here at the start of every game in the morning, you got to make sure you got to take your morning drink. You got to make sure you get the game going, right? You got to make sure you do it right. So what are you going to do? You're going to pound your drink and you say, here we Skol. All right? You're going to catch us week 1. Make sure we get that down there for you. Again, I'm Chavez. This is Nathan. Here we Skol. See you later.